is Diane Huth again, and we are day 20 of the Reinvent Your Career 30-Day Challenge. So we are two-thirds of the way through. That's very exciting. We've learned a lot. This is the last day that we're going to be talking about acing the interview. And today we're going to talk about asking smart questions. And it's really important that your interview be a dialogue. It's just not them grilling you, a successful interview, and then you just being there and answering. It's a dialogue. You want to position yourself as a peer, as a member of the department, as somebody who's knowledgeable about the industry, knowledgeable about the tasks, the responsibilities, the business, so that you can come in kind of with a presumptive close, talking about, if I were in this role, how would I interact with the hiring manager and the peers, et cetera, talking about what's important to them. They don't care about you. They don't care what's important to them, to you. They only care what's important to them. And is when you focus on their needs and responding to their needs, you will have a much better interview. And the key thing is to try and figure out their pain. And we've heard of this before. What keeps them up at night? And you should ask the hiring manager, not HR, because they're not going to know. But these are the kind of questions that you talk to the hiring manager. And you say things like, what is your biggest problem? If there's one thing in this new role that I could do in the next 30, 60, 90 days, if there's just one contribution I could make that would make the company better, this problem better, this project better, what would that one thing be? And then you talk about it, and then you give ideas, and you discuss the implications. You ask smart questions. You can also ask things, again, kind of a presumptive close, that you want them to picture you in the as a candidate sitting there, across the desk, but as a coworker, as a team member, as somebody who's helped carrying weight in this company. And you're going to say, could we develop a plan? What would we be doing for the first 30, 60, 90 days? I'd like to have an understanding of what your expectations of me would be so that I can meet them. And I'd like to also have an expectation of what you want from me and how I can contribute, how I can help. And so you're going to have those kind of conversations and talking about what's important to them. You also need to be talking about company culture. You want to understand company culture. Culture is really important. And one of the reasons you're at the interview is to see if you're going to be a fit. They want to know if you're going to fit it with them, and you need to figure out whether this company's a fit with you too. And in the video that you're going to see inside the challenge, I didn't apply to a premier employer where I live and lived for 20 years because I knew it wasn't a fit. I knew that from everybody I talked to, I knew from the company's DNA, it was not a right fit for me. And so I never applied. So I want you to ask questions, and these questions are based on what we talked previously, doing the research. When you have research, spent your 4 to 8 hours, and you've done all the right research, and you know exactly what it is that's going on in the industry, you know their challenges, you can talk knowledgeably about trends in the industry, things like that, then you can start talking about pain points, contributions, what they expect. They're hiring you for this position for a very specific role. They want you to achieve a very specific accomplishment in this role. They aren't going to just throw X thousands of dollars at a person just to have them around. They have a very clear-cut expectation. We need this person to do this specific task. And so I want you to be asking them that and having, not just asking, but doing a discussion, contribution, and where you position yourself as a team member, as if you're already on the team, and having the kind of discussion that you would have if you were working there at the company, and trying to probe ways to solve the company's problem or the department's problem or the hiring manager's problem. Again, this is a hiring manager question. This is not what you're going to ask HR, because HR, this isn't HR stuff. This is hiring manager stuff. Remember, you've got 4 steps. You start with the resume reading robots, and then you go to the online recruiter who's just looking to eliminate, a few resumes by formatting and some things. Then the HR recruiter who knows that job. But then when you get all the way to the hiring manager, this is where it's important that you have that insight into the company, the business, their needs, and you talk about their pain points. It will make all the difference in the world in your job interview and in getting this job. Again, this is the last of the 4 no, 6 modules that we're doing on interview success. And if you like it and you want to find more, I invite you to go to www.acetheinterviewcourse.com. I'll put the URL down below, and it'll give you some information. I teach this and much more. I've got 30 different videos, more than 3 ebooks and handouts, a lot of valuable information to help you, because nobody teaches interview skills, and they are so important in getting and landing your dream job. So please, I want you to go inside the challenge now and watch the video about how to ask smart questions to wow your interviewer. And then we'll see you back tomorrow at 3 o'clock. We're going to talk about the elevator pitch and how you can get anything you want in 30 seconds by presenting yourself appropriately. So that's what we're going to be doing. This is Diane Huth, the Accidental Career Coach, wishing you the best of career success. See you inside the course and tomorrow back here on Facebook. Bye-bye.